We'll see how much it caught. Alright, let's see where he is now that I'm finally fucking live. So, hello, hello. Oh, that's perfectly cool. That's totally fine. Can you say something real quick? I want to see if I can hear you out of the laptop. That's weird. I can't hear you on the laptop. Hold on one second.
FBI is already on to you. Sorry.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Wonderful. All right. Perfect.
Alright, great. Thought for a second the FBI already got to you.
No, not yet. I think I can pretty much avoid that in perpetuity just based on not really having any desire to break any really important laws. So, in any case, the way I like to do this, I don't know if you're familiar, but I like to just go quickly through the standard political compass test with my interviewee just to get a snapshot of their views on things. And I just ask them the questions and then they give me one of the four standard answers: strong disagree, disagree, agree, or strong agree. And it just enables me to get to know people a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Alright, let's do
Cool.
Strong agree.
All right. Number 1. If economic globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve humanity rather than the interests of transnational corporations.
Agree.
Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, if you feel like ever giving like your answer for why you think a certain way on any given question, I strongly encourage you to provide that. But if you don't feel like it, that's totally cool too. So just whatever you feel like doing.
Yeah, well, I think on this one it's pretty clear that we're building this whole system for us humans. We don't really care about corporations' well-being in general.
Nice. Okay. I'd always support my country, whether it was right or wrong.
Strongly disagree.
Okay. No one chooses their country of birth, so it's foolish to be proud of it.
Somewhat agree.
Okay. Our race has many superior qualities compared with other races.
Disagree.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I mean, we can go against Sun Tzu, so...
Wait. Is this one hard for you?
Well, I think it's a complete fallacy. The enemy of your enemy is not necessarily your friend, but...
So you do disagree?
Yeah, I disagree.
Okay. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified.
Agree.
There is now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment.
Disagree.
Okay.
Strongly disagree.
Strongly disagree. Okay, I got you. Next page. We have people are ultimately divided more by class than by nationality.
Somewhat neutral on that one.
Neutral is not an option.
Alright, so is class a more important factor than ethnicity? Really depends on what the situation.
Well, I guess they mean just in the broadest terms you can think of.
Alright, so I'll say class is more important.
Okay.
So I think that was agree.
Yeah, that is agree. It was phrased as, just to repeat, it was phrased as, people are ultimately divided more by class than by nationality.
Alright, let's go with that.
Yeah. For the record, I think I agree with that too. Okay, let's see here. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment.
Yeah, agree.
You agree? Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation.
Sure, agree.
Okay. From each according to his ability to each according to his need is a fundamentally good idea.
Strongly disagree.
Strongly disagree. The freer the market, the freer the people.
Strongly agree.
Uh-huh. It's a sad reflection on our society that something as basic as drinking water is now a bottled, branded consumer product.
Disagree.
Mm-hmm. Disagree or strong disagree?
Just disagree.
Just disagree. Okay. I feel you. Land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold.
Disagree.
Non-strong disagree?
Nah, just normal disagree.
No, disagree. It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society.
I'll disagree with this one too.
Okay? You're a very moderate person. I respect that. Let's see. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade.
Yeah, strongly agree.
Strongly agree. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its shareholders.
Disagree.
The rich are too highly taxed.
I agree with that.
Okay. Those with the ability to pay should have access to higher standards of medical care.
Agree.
Okay. Governments should penalize businesses that mislead the public.
Agree.
A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of predator multinationals to create monopolies.
Yeah, strongly agree with that.
Cool. Next page. We're making great time. Abortion, when the woman's life is not threatened, should always be illegal.
I'll disagree with that.
Okay. All authority should be questioned.
Strongly agree.
An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
Agree.
But not strongly, right?
Nah, not strongly.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any theaters or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis.
Strongly agree.
Okay? Schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory.
Agree.
All people have their rights, but it is better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind.
Strongly disagree.
Nice. Let's see here. Good parents sometimes have to spank their children.
Agree.
It's natural for children to keep some secrets from their parents.
Oh, strongly agree.
Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a criminal offense.
Strongly agree.
The prime function of schooling should be to equip the future generation to find jobs.
Agree.
People with serious inheritable disabilities should not be allowed to reproduce.
Disagree.
Gotcha. The most important thing for children to learn is to accept discipline.
Disagree.
Nice. Let's see here. There are no savage and civilized peoples. There are only different cultures.
I mean, I'll agree with that. That's pure semantic. So,
That's
do
fine.
you
I mean,
prefer being called a racist or not? Uh,
What did you say?
I mean, it's pure semantic, and the question is basically, do you prefer to be perceived as a racist person or not?
Well,
Well, I'll go with not racist.
that's so funny. It's funny. That's funny because from my perspective, everyone's racist whether they like it or not. So I go disagree on this, but I respect your answer too. Let's see here. Those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity should not expect society's support.
I agree.
When you are troubled, it is better not to think about it, but to keep busy with more cheerful things.
That's such a vague question.
I know.
I'll
It's a pretty
say
bad question.
disagree, because you should at least think a little bit about your problems to fix them.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see here. First generation immigrants can never be fully integrated within their new country.
I'll strongly disagree with that.
Strongly disagree, huh? Yeah. Pretty much everyone I've asked strongly or either disagreed or strongly disagreed. Even like leftists. Let's see here. What's good for the most successful corporations is always ultimately good for all of us.
Disagree.
No broadcasting institution, however independent its content, should receive public funding.
Agree.
Our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counterterrorism.
Strongly agree.
A significant advantage of a one party state is that it avoids all the arguments that delay progress in a democratic political system.
Well, I'll agree with that.
Okay. Although the electronic age makes official surveillance easier, only wrongdoers need to be worried.
Strongly disagree.
Uh-huh. You know, because you have eyes and a brain. Let's see. The death penalty should be an option for the most serious crimes.
Agree.
In a civilized society, one must always have people above to be obeyed and people below to be commanded.
I'll agree with that. I think the phrasing's a bit weird, but if it's saying like there will always be hierarchies, I'll go with that.
Yeah. I do think that is what it's saying. So abstract art that doesn't represent anything shouldn't be considered art at all.
Disagree.
In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation.
That's a very difficult one. I don't know. I mean, ideally, we'd want rehabilitation to be like working and possible. So let's go with that. So I disagree with that.
You disagree? That means you agree with Jake. That's funny. Let's see here. Good old Jake. Let's see here. It is a waste of time to try to rehabilitate some criminals. Agree. The business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist.
Well, I'll agree with that.
Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers.
I'll disagree with that.
Okay. Multinational companies are unethically exploiting the plant genetic resources of developing countries.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity.
Strongly disagree with that.
Okay, next page. Astrology accurately explains many things.
Strongly disagree.
Strongly disagree. You cannot be moral without being religious.
Strongly disagree.
Charity is better than Social Security as a means of helping the genuinely disadvantaged.
Disagree.
Some people are naturally unlucky.
I'll agree with that.
Gotcha. It is important that my child's school instills religious values.
Strongly disagree.
Next page. Oh, we're on the last page. I think you're the fastest interview so far. That's excellent. All right, this one is about sex. Sex outside marriage is usually immoral.
Strongly disagree.
Got you. A same-sex couple in a stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from the possibility of child adoption.
Agree.
Okay. Pornography depicting consenting adults should be legal for the adult population.
Strongly agree.
What goes on in a private bedroom between consenting adults is no business of the state.
Strongly agree.
Okay. No one can feel naturally homosexual.
I don't know. I'll say I disagree with that.
Okie doke. The word naturally is doing some fucking heavy lifting there, huh?
Yeah, it's a it's a bizarre phrasing once again.
Yep. All right. And last but not least, these days, openness about sex has gone too far.
Oh, agree.
Wonderful.
I'll even say strongly agree with it.
Alrighty, cool. And we have your results here. Let's scroll down.
Wait. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Oh, sure. Take your time. Damn, even including my bullshit in the beginning, it's only been 25 minutes. That's very pleasant.
All right, I'm back. I
So,
feel I failed the free market part.
so your results are economic. On the economic axis, you earned a 1.0 positive, and on the social axis, you earned a, or rather the authoritarianism axis, you earned a negative 3.74. So you are a slightly right wing, moderately libertarian person.
Nice.
Or rather, like a slightly economically right wing, moderately socially libertarian person.
Yeah, I think we could go like super deep into nuances regarding like regulation and stuff like that. Like
So,
with the question asked, it felt like I had to be pro like tons of regulation, but in truth, I'm not that in favor of them.
right, right. So maybe you would actually be a bit further toward, like a bit further to the right on the economic axis if it was a little bit, if the questions were more nuanced or something.
Exactly.
That makes sense. That makes sense. It's not, it's not a very great test. I would be happy to switch to a better one if I come across one. So I am going to check that other one out. So, well, thank you so much for doing this with me, and I'm super excited about it because even like including my bullshit intro and shit in the beginning, we're still under half an hour right now. We're at 27 minutes, so that's super pleasant for me. And I'm very grateful that you dropped by to have the conversation with me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, ShadeSoul.
All right. Thank you, man. It was cool.
Yep,
Have a good day.
you too. Bye. Peace out, homies. I'm gonna be back later at like 9:45 for my debate with who am I debating tonight? Let's see here. Damn. Where are my DMs? LOL. Let's see here. How frustrating. I'm so not used to Discord yet. This is ridiculous. I don't know how to do shit, basically. especially on the laptop. Mostly I've been doing it on my phone. But I'm challenging myself. That's how you fucking learn shit. Let's see. Oh yeah. Fucking Scooter. Oh, that's so awesome. Mr. Balls Incorporated his fucking self. Scooter, whoever Scooter is, I don't hit me with any misgendering shit in case I did that, but you know, Scooter will be coming to debate me on my channel tonight at 9:45 p.m. and that's very exciting. So I'll see you there.